Imagine holding a coin that could change your life forever, not just a few bucks, but a cool $1 million. Right now, in your pocket or forgotten in a jar, an Eisenhower dollar might be hiding a secret worth a fortune. Don't throw away your chance at becoming a millionaire. Stick around to discover the exact, rare error that transforms this common coin into an unbelievable treasure. Number 1. What if the Eisenhower $1 you have seen 1,000 times is not ordinary at all? And what if one specific Denver Mint issue from 1974 quietly shattered expectations, shocked collectors, and proved that hidden rarity can exist in plain sight? Because the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is one of the most misunderstood yet potentially explosive coins in modern United States numismatics. At first glance, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with the D Mint mark looks like a common large dollar coin, heavy in the hand and familiar to anyone who has searched rolls or old collections, but beneath that familiar surface lies a story of weak strikes, unexpected errors, rare planchet anomalies, and elite condition survivors that have turned a small number of these coins into serious five-figure treasures. To understand why this coin matters, you must go back to the Denver Mint in 1974, where millions of Eisenhower dollars were struck. Primarily for circulation, yet the mint struggled with consistent strike quality, leaving most coins flat, dull, and poorly defined, which means that sharply struck, high-grade examples today are genuinely rare and aggressively pursued by advanced collectors. The first step is knowing exactly where to look, and on the obverse of the coin you must locate the D Mint mark just below President Dwight D. Eisenhower's neck. Slightly to the left, near the rim, because that small letter confirms the coin was struck at the Denver Mint and immediately separates it from Philadelphia issues. Next, confirm the date, 1974, positioned clearly on the obverse beneath Eisenhower's portrait, and remember that this specific year from Denver is notorious for weak details, which is why any example showing strong hairlines, a clear eye, and bold lettering already deserves closer inspection. Now turn the coin to the reverse and focus on the eagle landing on the moon, because this is where strike quality truly reveals itself, and you should carefully examine the feathers on the eagle's chest, wings, and legs, along with the earth above, looking for sharp definition rather than flat or mushy detail. Once strike quality is assessed, it is time to hunt for error indicators, because this is where value can multiply dramatically, and you should examine the lettering for doubling, especially in Liberty and I in God We Trust. Check the rim for broad strikes or missing collars, inspect the planchet for clips, and look for dramatic die cracks, cuds, or off-center strikes that immediately elevate collector interest. One of the most legendary discoveries associated with the 1974 Eisenhower dollar involves wrong planchet errors, where a small number of coins were struck on 40% silver planchets intended for special issues, and these coins can be identified by their heavier weight, silver edge without copper core, and distinctive ring when gently tapped, making them some of the rarest Eisenhower errors known. Condition remains the single most powerful factor in determining value, because Eisenhower dollars are large and easily damaged, meaning coins that survive in true mint state with blazing original luster and minimal contact marks are incredibly scarce, especially in grades like MS66 and above. If you believe your coin has potential, preservation is critical, and you should never clean it, polish it, or attempt to improve its appearance in any way. Because cleaning permanently destroys original surfaces and can erase tens of thousands of dollars in value instantly, always handle the coin only by the edges and store it in a non-PVC mylar flip or archival capsule, keeping it away from humidity, heat, and direct sunlight. Because professional graders look closely for surface originality and improper storage damage. When it comes to authentication and grading, only trusted third-party services should be used, and the most respected names in the numismatic world are PCGS and NGC, both of which authenticate the coin, confirm errors or varieties, assign an official grade, and seal the coin in a tamper-resistant holder accepted by major auction houses worldwide. For researching current and historical values, rely on PCGS Coinfax, the NGC Price Guide, Heritage Auctions Archives, and Stack's Bowers Realized Prices. Because these platforms provide verified sales data, population reports, and expert commentary rather than inflated online listings. If you think you have found something special, the smartest next step is to submit the coin for professional grading, request error or variety attribution if applicable, and consult with a reputable numismatic dealer or major auction house that specializes in United States coins, because strategic selling is just as important as discovery. Now here is the moment that separates myth from reality. Because the highest verified price for a 1974 Eisenhower $1 coin with the D mint mark is an astonishing $14,100, achieved by an elite, sharply struck, professionally certified example, proving beyond doubt that this coin can reach serious five-figure territory when condition and rarity align perfectly. If this deep dive helped you see the 1974 D Eisenhower dollar in a whole new way, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors. And if you own one of these coins, tell us in the comments with full details including grade, condition, and any errors. And for any questions about rare United States coins or verification steps, ask in the comments and join a community that knows hidden value is often closer than anyone expects. Number 2. What if the most patriotic dollar coin ever created by the United States Mint hides two completely different value realities at the same time, one reaching an estimated PCGS guide valuation of up to $850,000, and another crossing $10,000 in verified high-grade sales, all within the same 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower $1 with no mint mark? Because this is not just a bicentennial coin, it is a modern numismatic paradox. At first glance, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar looks familiar and widely available, struck to honor 200 years of American independence. Yet beneath that bold dual date and iconic Liberty Bell over the moon design lies one of the most misunderstood value stories in United States coinage history. The absence of a mint mark is not a defect but a deliberate identifier. Because no mint mark means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and this detail alone places your coin into the exact category where some of the most valuable modern dollar coins have ever been discovered. The first step is confirming the obverse details, and you must clearly see the dual date 1776 to 1976 beneath President Dwight D. Eisenhower's portrait, followed by a careful check below the neck to confirm there is absolutely no mint mark present. Because even a tiny letter would completely change the identity of the coin. Next, turn the coin to the reverse and study the Liberty Bell layered over the moon, because this design exists in two different types, and knowing the difference is critical, with Type 1 showing bold block lettering and Type 2 showing thinner refined lettering, and collectors strongly value specific types depending on condition and strike quality. Now comes the step that separates common examples from potential treasures, and that is examining strike strength, because most Philadelphia bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were weakly struck, meaning sharp bell lines, crisp lettering, detailed earth features, and strong rim definition are immediate red flags for rarity. Once strike quality is confirmed, inspect the coin carefully for error indicators, because bicentennial Eisenhower dollars are known for dramatic mint errors, including double dies in lettering, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, missing or distorted reading, and major die cracks that create raised metal formations collectors pay aggressively for. One of the most legendary varieties connected to this coin is the 1776 to 1976 no-S proof Eisenhower dollar, a proof issue accidentally struck and released without the San Francisco mint mark, and according to PCGS guide valuations, this ultra-rare proof error carries an estimated value of up to $850,000. Making it one of the most valuable modern United States coins known, even outside of that legendary proof error. High-grade Philadelphia bicentennial Eisenhower dollars have proven their strength, with elite mint state examples and major error coins reaching verified prices around $10,000 at auction, proving that even non-proof versions can command serious five-figure money when condition and rarity align. Condition is everything, because Eisenhower dollars are large, heavy, and extremely prone to bag marks, which means true mint state survivors from Philadelphia are rare, and coins graded MS-66, MS-67, and higher experience an exponential jump in demand and price. If your coin shows original luster, minimal contact marks, no cleaning, and strong eye appeal, it immediately becomes a candidate for professional grading, because collectors compete fiercely for visually exceptional bicentennial Ike Dollars. Preservation is absolutely critical. And you should never clean the coin, never polish it, and never attempt to improve its appearance, because cleaning permanently destroys original surfaces and can erase thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in value. Always handle the coin only by the edges and store it in a non-PVC mylar flip or archival capsule, keeping it away from moisture, heat, and direct sunlight, because professional graders examine surfaces with unforgiving precision. When it comes to authentication and grading, only trusted third-party services should be used, and the global standards are PCGS and NGC, both of which authenticate the coin, identify varieties and errors, assign an official grade, and seal the coin in tamper-resistant holders accepted by major auction houses worldwide. For reliable verification and market value research, rely on PCGS CoinFacts, the NGC Price Guide, Heritage Auctions Archives, and Stack's Bowers Realized Prices, because these platforms show verified sales rather than inflated online listings. If you believe you have found something special, the smartest next step is professional grading followed by consultation with a reputable numismatic dealer or a major auction house, because the right attribution, timing, and venue can dramatically affect final sale results. Now remember this clearly, because it defines everything. The 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower $1 with no mint mark has produced documented five-figure sales around $10,000 for elite mint state and error examples, while the legendary no S-proof variety carries an estimated PCGS guide valuation of up to $850,000, proving that this single bicentennial coin spans one of the widest value ranges in modern United States numismatics. If this deep dive helped you see the hidden power of the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark Eisenhower dollar, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors. And if you own one, tell us in the comments with full details including type, condition, and any visible errors. And for any questions about rare United States coins or verification steps, ask in the comments, and join a community that knows American history can be worth far more than face value. Number 3. What if the very first Eisenhower $1 ever struck for circulation by the United States Mint is also one of the most dangerous coins to underestimate? Because the 1971 Eisenhower dollar looks common, feels ordinary, and yet has quietly produced verified auction results over $10,000, proving that modern coins can still shock the numismatic world. The 1971 Eisenhower dollar marked a historic return of the large dollar coin after decades of absence, and while millions were produced, the Denver Mint version with the D Mint mark became infamous for weak strikes, heavy bag marks, and poor surface quality, which accidentally created extreme rarity at the top end of the grading scale. At first glance, this coin feels familiar, but rarity begins with knowing exactly where to look. And on the obverse, you must locate the D Mint mark just below President Dwight D. Eisenhower's neck near the rim, because that single letter confirms the coin was struck at the Denver Mint and places it in the most condition-sensitive Eisenhower dollar category. Next, confirm the date 1971 beneath Eisenhower's portrait, because this was the inaugural year of production, and Denver Mint coins from this year suffered the most from inconsistent striking pressure, meaning sharply detailed examples today are genuinely scarce. Now turn the coin over and study the reverse closely, because the eagle landing on the moon reveals everything, and you must examine the feathers on the chest and wings, the clarity of the earth above, and the sharpness of the lettering, since most 1971 Eisenhower dollars show flat and mushy detail in these exact areas. One of the most important variety indicators to watch for is the friendly eagle reverse, where the eagle's eye appears rounder and less aggressive, and when this variety appears in high mint state condition, collectors take immediate notice due to its scarcity and strong demand. After strike quality and variety checks, it is time to hunt for error indicators, because 1971 Eisenhower dollars are known for off-center strikes, clipped planchets, dramatic die cracks, rim cuds, and strike anomalies that dramatically increase value when authenticated by professional grading services. Condition is the true king of value for this coin. Because Eisenhower dollars were stored in large bags that caused heavy contact marks, making pristine survivors. Extremely rare, and coins graded MS67, MS67 Plus, and MS68 exist in microscopic numbers compared to the massive original mintage. This rarity is proven by real auction history, where a 1971 D Eisenhower dollar graded MS67 Plus sold for approximately $10,200 at heritage auctions, setting one of the highest verified prices ever recorded for this date and mint mark. Another elite example graded NGC MS68 achieved a verified price of approximately $8,225 at a major legend rare coin auction, reinforcing just how aggressively collectors compete for top population examples. Even slightly lower certified grades still command serious money, as a 1971 D Eisenhower dollar graded MS67 sold for approximately $2,280 at a Stack's Bowers auction, proving that premium value begins well before the absolute top grade. Preservation is absolutely critical if you believe you have a high-grade example, and you should never clean the coin, never polish it, and never attempt to improve its appearance, because cleaning destroys original surfaces and can instantly erase thousands of dollars in potential value. Always handle the coin only by the edges and store it in a non-PVC mylar flip or archival holder, keeping it away from humidity, heat, and direct sunlight. Because professional graders examine surface originality with extreme precision when it comes to grading and authentication, only trusted third-party services matter, and the global standards are PCGS and NGC, both of which authenticate the coin, confirm varieties and errors, assign an official grade, and encapsulate the coin in tamper-resistant holders accepted by elite collectors and auction houses worldwide. For reliable value research and verification, rely on PCGS CoinFacts, the NGC Price Guide, Heritage Auctions Archives, and Stack's Bowers Realized Prices, because these platforms show real, verified sales rather than inflated online listings. If you think you have discovered something special, the smartest next step is professional grading followed by consultation with a reputable numismatic dealer or a major auction house, because choosing the right venue and timing can dramatically impact the final sale result. Now remember this clearly, because it defines the entire story. The 1971 D Eisenhower $1 has produced verified auction prices of approximately $2,280 in MS67, approximately $8,225 in MS68, and an astonishing $10,200 in MS67 Plus, proving that this modern coin can absolutely reach five-figure territory. If this deep dive helped you see the 1971 D Eisenhower dollar in a completely new way, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors, and if you own one, tell us in the comments with full details including grade, strike quality, and any errors, and for any questions about rare United States coins, grading, or value research, ask in the comments and join a community that knows hidden treasures still exist in modern American coinage. Number 4. What if a single coin from 1972 quietly holds the potential to surprise collectors and investors alike? Because the 1972 D Eisenhower $1, produced at the Denver Mint, is one of those modern coins that looks ordinary in your hand but has quietly achieved staggering verified auction prices that few people expect at first glance. The 1972 D Eisenhower dollar seems common, a heavy large dollar commemorating President Dwight D. Eisenhower's legacy, yet hidden within that familiar design is the difference between a coin worth only a few dollars and a rare top-grade example that has fetched over $13,000 in real auctions. The key to unlocking this coin's potential is first knowing exactly where to look, and the D mint mark below Eisenhower's neck confirms the Denver origin, which places it in the category where high-grade survivors are extremely scarce and highly sought after by collectors who understand that condition is everything. Next, examine the date clearly, 1972, and turn the coin over to the reverse to study the eagle landing on the moon, the lettering, and the rim for sharpness and clarity, because most Denver strikes from this year suffered weak details, making coins with crisp features immediately stand out as potential high-value examples. Strike quality and condition are the most critical factors. Because Eisenhower dollars are large and easily damaged, and only a microscopic number survive in top mint state grades. This explains why a coin graded PCGS MS67 Plus achieved a verified auction price of $13,200 at Heritage Auctions, proving the enormous demand for premium Denver mint strikes. Even slightly lower certified grades command serious money. As another 1972 Eisenhower dollar graded PCGS MS67 sold for $2,643.75 at a Great Collections auction, demonstrating that collectors will pay strong premiums for coins that are well preserved and sharply struck. If you believe your coin might be one of these high-grade survivors, preservation is critical, and you should never clean, polish, or handle the coin by the faces, but instead only by the edges, and store it in a protective mylar flip or archival capsule to maintain its full value. Authentication and grading by trusted third-party services like PCGS or NGC is essential, because verified certification not only confirms strike, grade, and authenticity, but also unlocks access to top-tier auctions and serious collectors willing to pay tens of thousands for the very best examples. Now remember this clearly, because it defines the coin's true potential. A 1972 Eisenhower dollar can sell for $13,200 in MS67 Plus or still achieve $2,643.75 in MS67, showing that even within a single year and mint mark, condition and certification can create a dramatic difference in value. If this deep dive helped you understand the power of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors, and if you own one, tell us in the comments with full details including grade, condition, and any errors, and for any questions about rare United States coins or grading, ask in the comments and join a community that knows hidden treasures can still exist in modern coins. Number 5. What if a coin sitting in your drawer right now quietly hides the potential to shock collectors and make serious money? Because the 1974 Eisenhower $1 with no mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint is far more valuable than most people realize, and some examples have sold for thousands of dollars in verified auctions. At first glance, this coin looks ordinary. A familiar large dollar honoring President Dwight D. Eisenhower, yet hidden within its weight and design is a story of rarity, condition, and minting quirks that can dramatically increase its value, making even casual collectors stare in disbelief. The first step to unlocking its secrets is confirming that your coin is truly a no-mint mark Philadelphia strike, because the obverse will show the date 1974 beneath Eisenhower's portrait, with absolutely no D or S mint mark. And missing this detail could mean mistaking a common coin for something extraordinary. Next, examine the reverse closely, because the eagle landing on the moon and the Liberty Bell design reveal much more than symbolism. You must check the feathers, lettering, and rim for crispness, because coins with sharp detail are extremely rare for this year and can immediately jump in collector demand. Strike quality is crucial, because most 1974 Philadelphia Eisenhower dollars were weakly struck and handled heavily in circulation, meaning only a microscopic number survive in top mint state grades, and discovering one of these can feel like stumbling onto a secret treasure. Even within the uncirculated category, condition matters more than almost anything else, because an MS66 coin is already significantly more valuable than the thousands of common examples, but an MS67 can reach thousands of dollars, with the highest verified auction price for a 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar graded MS67 being approximately $600. Curiosity does not stop there, because even slightly lower grades can hold surprises, and a well-preserved MS65 can sell for hundreds of dollars, showing that collectors reward clean surfaces, bold detail, and proper storage. Even if the coin is not perfect, era coins can elevate value dramatically, because some 1974 Philadelphia strikes were accidentally struck on the wrong planchet, off-center, or show doubled dies, clipped edges, or dramatic die cracks. And certified examples of these rare errors can command thousands of additional dollars at auction. Preservation is absolutely critical, because cleaning, polishing, or altering a coin can erase tens of thousands of dollars in value, and even small scratches or surface damage can turn a potential 5-figure coin into a mere curiosity. Always handle your coin by the edges only and store it in a mylar flip or archival capsule, away from heat, sunlight, and moisture. Because professional graders examine surface quality under magnification and any imperfection is instantly visible to experts, authentication and grading by top services like PCGS or NGC is essential, because only they can confirm the coin is genuine, assign an official grade, verify varieties or errors, and secure the coin in a tamper-resistant holder that serious collectors and auction houses trust. For researching current and historical values, reliable resources include PCGS CoinFacts, the NGC Price Guide, Heritage Auctions Archives, and Stack's Bauer's Realized Prices. Because these platforms track real verified sales, population reports, and professional commentary rather than inflated online listings. If you believe your coin could be one of these rare high-grade survivors, the next step is professional grading and consultation with a reputable numismatic dealer or major auction house, because timing, presentation, and proper venue can dramatically affect the final sale price. Now here is the moment that separates ordinary curiosity from serious collector excitement. While most 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollars remain near face value, the highest verified auction price for an MS-67 coin is approximately $6,600, proving that truly exceptional examples can dramatically outperform expectations. If this video helped you see the hidden power of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow collectors. And if you own one, tell us in the comments with full details including grade, strike quality, and any visible errors. And for any questions about rare coins, grading, or verification, ask in the comments and join a community that knows hidden treasures still exist in coins you might already own.